Elyse is an absolutely extraordinary brand that many of you have shopped with us for years here on HSN. We're going to share with you and show you before and afters like you have never seen. And the woman who brings these products to us is Linda Marshall. She recently addressed the Society of Cosmetic Chemists. She is a member of the Society of Cosmetic Chemists, which is the largest and most prestigious chemist in the United States. She meets regularly with Congress to actually discuss cosmetic regulations. She serves on the CTFA Executive Committee. These are all incredibly impressive things. Her products are all very proudly made right here in the United States of America, which we absolutely love and adore. But our dear friend Linda Marshall is joining us here today, and we would love to hear from you. If you are using Elyse, we want to hear what kind of a difference her products have made on your skin. And I call them your products, obviously. They're Elyse's products, but you have been using Elyse products for how long, Linda?
How about 70 years?
Okay. Now, our dear friend, Miss Gorgeous Linda, is going to show you her before and after. And this is really, we're starting off with the true foundation of the line. They're products with funny names that have extraordinary results. But the 4 products that we have in here actually include the most important ingredients for anti-aging that you can find anywhere on the planet.
Absolutely. In fact, what this core kit has is all of the ingredients that a special group of anti-aging experts from around the world said that if you truly want to address the look of aging, they are must-haves. And so, as you could tell from the video that we began at the very beginning, Elyse is 93 years old, started by a woman doctor in Germany in 1923, brought to America in 1940. My mom became involved in 1945 and opened a salon in our house. And so I grew up on the brand. I put myself through college selling the products, and after the founder died, we bought the company. And my son is my chemist, as we just heard from our beautiful Kathy. Everything is made in America. It's made in hometown USA, Verona, Wisconsin. And the thing that sets us apart, I believe, from any other cosmetic company in the world is we bring you the highest level, most effective level of every anti-aging ingredient. We have clinical results on each ingredient. We don't add it in to make a label claim. We add it in to make certain it's delivering major results, which is why, as you mentioned, the Society of Cosmetic Chemists in December, I was at the Society of Cosmetic Chemists in New York, and I was blown away by the number of leading cosmetic chemists that manufacture for so many of the big brands that are costing hundreds of dollars that you all could be buying. They're on Elyse because they know the ingredient deck, they know the levels, and they know the results they'll get.
All right, so I was going to say, let's start off and let's tell you what the products are that are in this collection and the huge value, because you're actually going to be receiving the Ferment's Pignogenol. We'll explain why that's going to be an important ingredient for you. We also have the Fountain of Youth. There's also, I believe that's the Optimox, which is the oxygen, and we know how important oxygen is, obviously, for our skin. And then we're also giving you the Youth Span Night Resurrection Cream. So you're getting everything in here today, $69.95. But if you were to try to purchase these products individually, just the Facial Resurrection Night Cream is $52.91. So now think about this. For $17 more, you get the Optimox Conditioning Cream, which is normally almost $50. The Fountain of Youth Soothing Line Diminishing Gel, $34.95. But the value of these products is what they will really do for your skin. Absolutely. And then the Ferment's Pignogenol Firming Serum, which is $27.95. That is what we sell these products for here on HSN, not what you could be able to purchase these products for elsewhere. So I think it's important that you know this. We're going to start off, and as Linda gets into what each and every one of these products will do, I want you to see something. We're going to show you Linda's before and after, because she does her own before and after. That is different from any other before and after anybody else does.
Actually, it's a before and before. That was me in 1979. I was 39 years old. This is me live in the studio. I am 75. I haven't had any work done. I have wrinkles in motion. I don't have wrinkles at rest. I'm also severely jet lagged because I just returned from Australia. And so I want to go to sleep when everybody else is getting up. And I have used Elyse.
Look at her skin.
Forever.
Come
in
on.
Fact, take a pinch.
Look at this. Do you see how it has it bounce back? So, and how proudly old are you?
75 years old.
75 years of age, and she has not had any cosmetic surgery done. So I want everybody, because that's the one thing everybody says, they're like, come on, she's had something done. I said, trust me, I've known Linda for years. She has not had anything done. This woman works way too hard and is here for too many nights, but she also really believes and stands very much on her laurels. But when you saw that picture, so I mean, that was what, over 30 years ago?
Yeah, 39 to 75.
Yeah, so come on.
That was a day or two.
Yes.
I make the statement because I travel so much more that I should have lived this life when I was younger. But age can't find a moving target. It has located my knees, but they're even kicking in. So, you know, we keep on keeping on. And our family is really dedicated, as I said earlier, to bringing you the very best of the best. And when we put an ingredient in, we look at all the clinicals, and that's why we had the head of one of the largest raw material companies come up and tell us that we have the best products in the world because we're the only ones that his wife will use because of the level of ingredients that we put in the products. But let's go through, and so that you can see what you're getting and why you really need to get Elyse. These two products have both sold $3 million each worldwide, and they're customer picks, for which we are so very, very thankful and grateful. But we know that free radicals are a major cause of aging. Pycnogenol is the single most powerful antioxidant on the market. It fights free radicals by 98%. Now think about that. If we know that one of the major causes of aging is free radical damage, don't you want the single most powerful antioxidant available to fight that so that it won't rob your skin of its youth? That's Pycnogenol. We've got the chart coming up, and when you look at this chart, look at the green. That's Pycnogenol.
Okay, but look at what it's compared to. Yep. Vitamin C, lipoic acid, vitamin E, grapeseed, and then Pycnogenol.
And grapeseed is only 0.19.
That's the tall green one.
And no, the tall green one is us, 98.
Is the Pycnogenol.
Yeah. And the purple is grapeseed, 0.19. What are you paying for vitamin C? It only stays in the skin a short time. It isn't very, it's not stable, and it only fights free radicals in the water phase. Vitamin E only fights it in the oil phase. Pycnogenol is fighting it in the oil phase and the water phase. Now let's look at it before and after so that you can see the kind of results you can get from it. I mean, you're getting, look at this, look at Jim.
Amazing.
Isn't that something?
Now, look at the difference. And that's, you can also understand that this is actually safe up and around the eye area, too.
Absolutely.
I think that's important to know.
And it is really
because I like to use this here.
Oh, I do too.
Around my eyes if I can.
I do too.
This one you can.
And this one you can. And look at the before and look at the after. Look at the skin tone. Look at this is in a hyaluronic acid base. You also have an ingredient in called NIAD, which we'll come back and discuss in a few minutes. Now look at the next one. This is Dolores. She's in her 50s. All she did is add Pycnogenol. Now every product in this kit is delivering a major anti-aging different benefit. So you're not getting one kit.
She looks good. But look at how that... I was going to say, it's like her skin has that youthful glow. It looks healthier. It looks brighter. It looks more even in its appearance.
Absolutely.
It really has made a tremendous, tremendous difference.
And in fact, she got carded, and her son didn't, who was 19. So she said, I will never be without Elyse again in my lifetime. And so then let's look at the picture of Vicky, because that shows you a picture of someone using both of these serums. Now, I would cleanse my face in the morning, and then I would use these two at night. Now, look at Vicky.
This is going to blow you away. She used it on just one side of her face.
These two products.
For 2 weeks. That's the Vermont's Pycnogenol and the Fountain of Youth. So the two products she used on one side of her face. Look at the before, look at the after. If that doesn't absolutely speak to every single one of us out there, can you imagine? I mean, if you've got the guts and the glory to do it for 2 weeks and do just one side of your face, have at it, because wow.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and you know, they say it takes 100 days to actually build collagen, and we lose 1.5% collagen a year from 25 on. So, you know, it's easier to prevent than it is to restore, but look what you can do when you restore.
Sure.
I mean, it's exciting. Now, Fountain of Youth is really, really an amazing, amazing product because you have 40% peptides in this product. 40% peptides. Now, I challenge you, first of all, to find a single product on the market with 40% peptides for $60. You won't find it.
Right.
And
even 70, let's just say that.
Say $70 you won't. Yeah. And in fact, there was a product that was launched 2 years after we launched this one, and it had 20% peptides. We both had our Geraldine. We were the first to have it in North America. We had a 1.5 year exclusivity. We have 10% our Geraldine, which works on expression lines. Then we have 10% Matrixyl, which is an alternative to retinol. And then we have another 20% of a mix of other peptides. There was a company that came out, a half ounce, $75. It had our Geraldine as number 2, Matrixyl is number 3, so I'll give them 20% peptides, half ounce for $75. That product today is now $95 for that same half ounce, so almost $200 for the amount you're getting today. And our Geraldine is number 10, Matrixyl is number 11, so there's not 5% peptides in that product for $200. And even worse, I got promotional thing in my email. And I have to read, I'll let you even read it, Kathy. It's quite interesting. How much is this product?
$3,200 a jar.
It's a wrinkle serum, and it said quite possibly the most expensive wrinkle serum in the world. I would say so, but not the most effective. And the reason it is because it's the world's first wrinkle serum with 75% active ingredients. I don't think so. We've got 98% active ingredients. They have 35% peptides. We have 40% peptides. We both have our Geraldine, which is working on your expression lines. We'll give them 10% like we have 10%. They have Matrixyl 3000. Now, Matrixyl 3000 is a really good ingredient, but it was clinically tested and it reduces wrinkles by 45%. We have the original Matrixyl, which was clinically tested, an alternative to retinol, but it showed a reduction in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and deep lines and wrinkles by 68%. And then both of these products have an ingredient called NIAD, which was shown on clinicals that were run on 150 people to firm the skin by a higher margin than anything I have ever seen on any other person in my lifetime. So let's look at befores and afters.
Let's look at our before and afters individually, just on the Fountain of Youth, because you will be blown away.
Absolutely.
My favorite way to use those two products, I use both of them, I put them together and cocktail them on this.
And that's exactly what we should do.
Just let it dry.
And they're instantly absorbed because of the hyaluronic acid and then the special
look
oil.
at that.
Look at this.
That's within a month. Look at the difference
it's
just using
unbelievable,
that.
isn't
Fountain of Youth.
Now, again, every product is doing, absolutely. Look at those expression lines. I mean, if you've thought about medical procedures, try Elyse. Because
Absolutely.
I think you will be blown away by the results, and they keep getting better and better and better.
Look at this next one, because I absolutely love this. I love her face, first of all, because I just think she's the kind of woman that just lights up, right?
She does.
But now look at her in the after. I want you to look in between the brows, so areas that we really think about. What we call the nasolabial fold, so from the corner of the mouth and down, look at the lines that you can kind of see forming on the one side. Notice how in the after 3 months worth of use.
And she's almost 80.
Oh my God. Okay, well, first of all, congrats on the 80 and the before. Even more so in the after.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I would not have guessed her a day over 50.
I mean, it's amazing. No, and it's so exciting. But one other thing about Matrixyl, we're showing you another before and after, is every year, there's called In Cosmetics, and they meet in Europe. And look at the before and after. Matrixyl, which is in this product at 10%, was voted on by all the chemists worldwide, and it was voted the most innovative, important ingredient to be launched in a cosmetic product in the past 25 years. Here's the release on it.
Oh, fantastic.
25 years, it won the innovation because it did something that no other ingredient. Now, these are cosmetic chemists from all over the world, and they chose Matrixyl, which we have at 10%, which most companies can't have.
The original.
Which is why they have Matrixyl 3000 and Matrixyl Syn 6. Great ingredients, but not as effective in reduction of wrinkles, because look at this before and after.
I mean, these are absolutely wild, and this is just with that Fountain of Youth, so that's just one product. Now, look at this next one.
This is just showing that I'm smiling, so I have wrinkles in motion, and I stop smiling and I don't have wrinkles at rest. So those two pictures were taken just a couple minutes apart, just simply to show you the differences with the whole idea.
Because most of us know that you kind of smile and you get those wrinkles, and then you
stop smiling
and they're still there. I call them like the little bunny lines and the different things like that.
They stick around.
So you're just the first two products that we've spoken to, just these two alone are well over, and basically upwards of almost $100 worth of product just in those two products. This is $69.95. You're also getting the Optimox, which is the oxygen booster, which actually sort of helps to like breathe that life. It has that Swiss apple that's going to be in there. We also are giving you the U-Span Night telomere technology that's going to be in here as well. You get all of these. The individual ingredients that are in here, the 4 most important major anti-aging ingredients that are actually named as the 4 most important ones, are actually in this entire collection. So if you've done your research, you understand this. You get a lot of information when Linda's here, and if you are brand new to shopping with us, this is your first time seeing Linda, it is a lot of information.
It is.
It's a customer pick. There are 172 reviews, and it is a customer pick.
Wow, that's fabulous. We appreciate
110 of them are perfect 5 stars. Wow. And each one of these products individually on their own are also customer picks individually on their own. 5 flex, oh gosh, I forgot. 4 flex payments anyway, $17.49. If you have the HSN card, we're doing additional flex payments on all of our beauty items. So you can take advantage of a 5th flex payment, so $13.99 to experience this and see what this is all about. And if you don't have it, call right now, get it, save $10 instantly on the very first purchase that you do make with the HSN
And everything
card.
is free shipping.
And free shipping and
I can't
handling.
get over that. I mean,
I know.
And all of our products are made fresh. The order was picked up, made to order for HSN, and isn't even 2 weeks old.
Yes.
So if it were bread, it'd still be fresh. Okay, so what you have with the oxygen, you have 10% medical grade oxygen. And when you look at it, and when you've used it, if you put the lid on and you don't use it for a little while, you'll start to see little bubbles start to come into the product. And what you're doing is you're breathing life into your skin. With all of the red carpet events coming up, what's the hottest facial? An oxygen facial, because it brings life and makes your skin look bright. By the time you're 30, you've lost 70% of the oxygen in your skin. That's why the skin looks dull and drained. This, if you use it every day, at the end of a month, your oxygen concentration in the surface of your skin would be up to 100%. With a facial, it only lasts for about 24 hours. And I often say, you know, that we don't want to look like an old Apple person. You put this in and your face comes alive. It's the same medical grade oxygen that they store organs in for transplant. It's what they used in Japan for blood transfusions when their blood was tainted. So you have 10% medical grade oxygen. Look at this before and after. You know, there's the old, and this woman is 4 years younger than I am. She was one of my employees' aunts. And she had never used skincare in her entire life. And I had talked about the Apple person, so we got a picture of her. Yeah. So, I mean, think of your before and after. Maybe we could show a picture of, here it comes right now. Okay. He's reading my mind here. Perfect. Kelly, look at Kelly's skin. Look at the before and look at the after. I mean, it's amazing what can happen.
That's a great way to describe breathing life back into your skin, because sometimes it's hard to tell. I mean, she has pretty decent skin in the before, but look at how much more alive and how much fresher and how much brighter and how much cleaner her skin actually looks, and much more even in its appearance.
No, it just is a much brighter, better looking complexion.
So this is one of my favorite products that you have.
I think that this one is one that so many people will use. Like my granddaughter has some times where her skin is not, you know, even and so forth. She will use it. Her skin clears. It looks beautiful because it's really giving that oxygen into your skin. Plus, it has the Swiss apple stem cells. As we age, our adult stem cells become dormant. I figure at 75, if I'm not retiring, neither are my stem cells.
That's right.
So I want them to kick in and do what they're supposed to do, and look at this before and look at this after. So it really is a powerful, and then last but not least, we have our night cream. And the night cream is an amazing, amazing product. It has your telomere technology. Now, what are telomeres? Telomeres are the single most important breakthrough in the history of mankind. It's considered the holy grail of anti-aging. And in fact, the discovery of telomeres has been considered to be more important than the discovery of penicillin in the importance of the aging process. And you have your DNA, you have your chromosome. At the very end, you have your little hardened tail. Every time it replicates, it shortens. You've got your little hardened tail like a shoelace, or you can look like this. And when your telomeres can no longer replicate, your life as you know it is over, your skin is going to look older. And once they can optimize the telomerase enzyme, you can really slow down the aging process. You'll be able to improve pore size. The skin will look less wrinkled. I mean, it's amazing. Let's look at the befores and afters, and you can see what's actually happening with this. You're increasing just the lifespan of your cells by about 58%, which I think is unbelievable. You're increasing hydration. You're improving the lipid barrier. Look at her before and look at her after. You're improving the UV damage on the skin, so it will look better. Major improvement in pore size. And you also will see an improvement in the volume of the skin. As you can see, look at her nasal labial lines and look how much better they look.
By the way, this is a fantastic price that we're offering for you on the night cream that's in here, because just to buy just that night cream, even at $70, is absolutely outstanding. We do want to welcome in Juanita, who's calling us from Virginia. Juanita, thank you very much for calling in today. Please meet Linda Marshall.
Hi, Juanita.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? Are you on Elyse?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I've been on it about a year and a half, and I had major surgery about 6 weeks ago, and nobody thinks I'm sick.
Oh, that's great. That's wonderful.
They think I'm about 50, but I'm 77.
Oh,
that's
my
fantastic.
word.
How long have you been using it, Juanita?
About a year and a half. I love it.
Oh, that's so great to hear. You know, we want to live a long life, but we don't want to look in the mirror and see that old face, do we?
No. I just tell people when they say, oh, you don't look that age, I just say, well, I have good genes.
We call them Elyse jeans, but...
That's right.
But they don't have to know my secret except my best friends.
I was going to say, we don't have to share the secret with everybody, just the people we like, correct?
Right.
Wonderful, Juanita. Well, I'm delighted, and I hope and wish for you the best of health this new year.
That's right. Have a speedy, complete recovery, and thank you for sharing your story with us, honey, and have a happy Valentine's weekend.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. For those of you who are really starting to wonder, the products that are in here truly are life-changing and life-altering.
Yes.
When you look at your skin, the main ingredients, if you've done all the research, you hear about the things that are best for anti-aging. Those 4 ingredients are all included in these products, but they're also at the levels that are going to be most effective. That is why Linda actually meets with members of Congress and actually discusses these things. She actually meets with the CTFA, which is the Cosmetic Chemists Association. She's actually a member of them as well. So it truly is the ultimate products for you to be able to get for your skin, to get true results on the product, and realize what you're paying for this is $17.49, $17.49, $17.49, $17.49.
Unbelievable.
Untouchable. And you can't buy these products out in traditional retail stores either. We have Elizabeth who's calling us from Pennsylvania. Elizabeth, thank you very much for shopping with us. Please say hello to Linda.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
How long have you been using Elyse?
Well, I'll tell you a story. I buy every kind of product, but I kept ordering the different products from your line, and about 2 weeks ago started with the 2 gels, and I am throwing everything else out except these products.
These 2 right here, right?
Amazing.
The little blue stuff and the little piggy stuff is what people call it sometimes.
Amazing. I had my aunt and her daughter order it today. I have never seen results. 2 weeks, I cannot stop looking at my skin.
Oh, Elizabeth, that really, you know, the calls make us so happy because I believe we're in this world to make a difference, and we really do work hard to be able to bring you the best of the best result-driven products so that you can see those results. Thank you, honey.
I truly encourage everybody to give it a try. The price you cannot beat, but the results. I was stunned in 2 weeks. I told my aunt, I have never seen anything work that quickly. My skin looks flawless. It's the first time in my life I think I'd be willing to go without makeup.
Elizabeth, that's tremendous.
Oh, that really is wonderful. Thank you for calling and sharing that story.
You.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and happy Valentine's weekend.
And that's the only way that you can find out is by calling in and ordering these products today. That's why we're doing them, every single one of our items, free shipping and handling, and we have them on 4 flex payments. If you have the HSN card, take advantage of an additional flex payment. Look at the value of the products. This is what we sell these products for individually here on HSN. Because as you're ordering today, that U-Span Facial Resurrection Night Cream, $52.91. That is a huge value on that. I remember when we sold it, it was upwards of $100. The Optimox Conditioning Cream, $49.95. The Fountain of Youth Soothing Line Diminishing Gel, $34.95. The Vermont's Pignogenol Firming Serum, the one that Elizabeth was just talking about, those 2 products change the way that her skin looks. We truly believe that this will be the case for you. $17.49. I mean, we have hundreds of you in the ordering process right now. Can we show some more of those before and afters?
Yes, and as you're showing the befores and afters, let me just quickly tell you, there's one that sells on the market the price of the night cream. It's a 1/4 ounce. You're getting a full 1 ounce. It's $1,500. Now, it's not what's in a product.
That's the U-Span.
That's the U-Span Night. And it's not what's in a product, it's the level. We both have Renovage. We have it as number 2, they have it as number 11. That would be a chocolate chip in your batch of chocolate chip cookies for $1,500. Then we have Venusian. We have all these other ingredients that are doing things, and their main ingredient is Renovage, that's number 11. Let's look again at some befores and afters that you can really see. Look at this one. This is coming from the Venusian that helps to prevent the look of future damage and help repair the look of past damage. We've got it in. That one for $1,500 doesn't have that ingredient. You have the Unisurrection, which is a plant that can breathe life back or water back into your skin. We are also the only cosmetic company in the world that can truly hydrate your skin because of our special patented water that will penetrate the skin, and then it keeps the water circulating. Look at these befores and afters. And this one, this is the Ideal Lift. And I think this is so funny. there's a clip in her jowl pulling down, and using this, look how it's fighting gravity and lifting it back up where it belongs.
That's incredible. I mean, that really is. I mean, when you see that kind of a difference, it's absolutely outstanding, and that's what we want you to be able to see, the difference that you're actually getting on that too. And then this is the one right here.
Look at this. Look at the before and look at the after. I mean, you know, you're not going to find brands of products, no matter what you pay for them.
That's without the weight in there. So.
That's the weight without the weight and lifting it back up again.
Wow. And that's the Idea Lift, and it's in there. That's after just 1 month of use. I know we do need to wrap things up right now. I encourage you to stay there in the entire hour. We have more great things coming up. Some of your personal favorites, some more great customer picks are going to be featured for you as well. So I hope you will stick around and stay with us. We've got a real quick spotlight.